there's like a major imbalance between everything that we find out that's wrong with the world and what we feel like we can do about it. So we started renting U-Hauls and trucks ourselves and driving to the farm, loading, these 13,000 eggs in the back, and then driving on the 405 freeway to food bank in Santa Monica. And that's how we started. So I'm Aiden Reilly. I'm co-founder and creative director of Farmlink Project, a student-run organization. The goal is to work with farms across the United States that are throwing food out and instead get it to people who need it. You're stuck at home and just getting all this terrible information of not only mile-long lines at food banks around the country as job security and food insecurity were, on the rise, but also having to read about farmers who were having to dump millions of pounds of their food. We started cold calling farms. 200 phone calls went straight to voicemail and we never got any traction, but we finally did get in touch with a farmer who said, yeah, I have 13,000 eggs. So we started renting U-Hauls, loading, these 13,000 eggs in the back and then driving on the 405 freeway to food bank in Santa Monica. That's how we started. We didn't know anything about food logistics or freight or large scale agriculture farming. To be honest, that helped us in the beginning because we came in totally blank slate. So let's start with one truck. We might not know anything, but I bet we can figure out how to do one truck of food. And then when we got that, it was like, okay, let's try a second truck and let's try a third. And then people started noticing. Since last April, we've moved 40 million pounds of food. We've worked in 48 states. We've also set up operations in Mexico and now beginning in Canada as well. 40 million pounds of food sounds like a lot, but we throw out in the United States a third of the food that we grow every year. So that's, equating to around 80 billion pounds. But at the end of the day, it comes down to just, our food system and us wanting the most perfect looking things to be sitting on our grocery store shelves and wanting that year round. And that leads to billions and billions of pounds of this stuff just being put in the ground. At any given time, you see about 100 volunteers and the average age falls around 21 years old. I think we're really resonating with young people who are very sick of feeling like they can find out everything that's wrong with the world, but don't have any agency to do anything about it. And that's the kind of person I think we're looking for. So just figure out where you can have impact, even if it's in the tiniest way, because once you do that, once you accomplish that, then it might lead to the next thing, or you might meet someone through it who knows how to get to that next thing. Go to our website, learn more about us. It's farmlinkproject.org. And there you can, if you're a farmer, if you want to donate some money, if you want to become a volunteer, or if you just want to give 2 hours a week and to help move food, there's an opportunity for all of that.